And my father kind of pulled me aside one day and he said, look, I didn't really bring you here to New Zealand and give up on my good life in India to flip burgers. But for us, Cam, we moved here. No surprise probably for you, but my parents literally bought a dairy uh, in Te Karamia Road in Dinsdale. Then I went to uni and I was kind of like you, probably too much of the eating lunch and chasing fun. And parents had the dairy. I wasn't really doing all that well at the university. And my father kind of pulled me aside one day and he said, look, I didn't really bring you here to New Zealand and give up on my good life in India to flip burgers. Because at that point I had dropped out of uni. I was working at McDonald's. And my father, he's a man of very few words. And just the way he said that, that really pinched. He's not a violent person. He's never hit me. He's never grabbed me either, in any way. And just the way he worded that, I didn't bring you here.
Cuts to the bone, eh?
And then he offered and he said, look, Mum and I are thinking we'll get rid of the dairy and we'll buy a liquor store in Huntley. And do you want to come work for us? And I said, yeah, I want to sell alcohol. I don't want to work in the dairy, but I'll rather work in the liquor store. And that's where we stayed put till last year, Cam. 19 years and, well, nearly 20 years. We stayed and kept that shop. And from there, we built other shops. And 8 p.m., which is something I'm very proud of. That actually came out of my boredom of sitting in the Huntley shop in 2017, sitting there thinking, I'm really not doing anything with my time.